Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Just testing the mic a little bit. Hey guys, it's your boy Jet, and today we are going to be doing a dueling book live stream. So I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Online against other people around the world. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm going to host a duel. Beginner looking for practice. I've made my first link-based deck in the new link summoning format. I'm going to hit it up. See what happens. So it should be fun. Drop that pop-up. There we go. Accept. Good luck, dude. Okay, go for paper. There we go. Okay. I hope we have a fun duel. The lag is real. I normally like to go second, so I can really build up that hand. Okay, you start with Foolish Burial. Right now my hand is pretty bad. I only have one monster. The point of my deck is to Pendulum Summon a bunch of monsters onto the field so I can then link summon off of that. Right now I'm facing off against Yuri 012. Looks like he's running Gem Fusion, probably so that he can get Sephiroth. And a lot of people use Sephiroth when they're trying to do links, because Sephiroth gives you an additional summon, I believe. Yeah, you can normal summon / set one monster in addition to your normal summon / set. So he goes for Seraphinet, to which then he's normal summon this monster. Then he can normal summon a second monster, go into Link 3. Link 3 can get him to Decode Talker, or it can get him into Gaia Blader or whatever. Oh, he's going into Link. Yeah, Link 3. And he went for Gaia Saber or whatever. Wouldn't he have to have spent all 3 of his monsters to do that? I notice he still has Chosen on field. Let me look at this dude's graveyard. Slight confused. This card sent to the field by card effect. You can target one normal monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Gem Knight Lazuli is in his graveyard. I don't know exactly how he got to Link 3 earlier without doing that. Now he has another guy on his field. Yeah, when I'm not paying close enough attention to what's happening, I do just kind of get lost. Like now I definitely don't know what's going on. And he did say he's trying to learn. So I may ask him, what monsters did you use to get to Link 3? I misspelled use. Homeboy said, don't remember, don't care. Damn. That's, caring kind of matters. It's how you get there. And if you didn't get there right, then it doesn't work. Whoa. Homeboy takes 4 monsters. Oh, but he had a Link 3, so you send the 3 and you send the 1. Fair. Well, I just hope he did everything right. Standby phase. Main phase 1, he has no back row. He says, wait, I fucked up. Okay, so he's reneging on something. What is he doing? So, let's see, viewing his graveyard real quick. The lag was real. Earth, Psychic, Fire. There we go. So they are definitely different types. I guess if he sent those two for it. It's hard to tell what he did. He ended up just clicking a lot. He also is like, now this is a field. It's like, I guess he can send one thing away that he doesn't like every turn. If this card is in a linked state, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, but it's only 1800. Anyways, if a monster at this card's link point would be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one Stargrail monster from your hand, but he has no hand. Jump over to Firewall Dragon. Firewall Dragon is only 2500. During either player's turn, you can target monsters on the field or in any graveyard up to the number of monsters in mutual link with this card. Return them to the hand. Okay, so he can't send off spells and traps. Cool. He was a little surprised by how long I was waiting, reading off his cards. I don't blame him. I did take a while on that. You literally have nothing you can do unless you have graveyard effects in order to stop me from terraforming. Like you would want to stop me from terraforming anyways. Most people would rather stop the actual play of a field play spell card than terraforming anyways. The lag is pretty strong though. These are the only tabs open are Google Hangouts and Dueling Book. And it's so slow for me to view my deck. Then I'll send Dark Sanctuary to hand. I'll type in the chat, sorry about the slow play. I have heavy lag. So click off of the deck, send terraforming to the grave. Activate a second terraforming. Jump into my deck. Grab a second copy of Dark Sanctuary. While my deck is open, you guys can see some of the cards I'm working with in this deck. A lot of you may be wondering, why am I running Dark Sanctuary? It's mainly just for its secondary effect. I'm not playing Destiny Warrior or anything like that, even though it'd be a pretty great meme. I honestly don't think his deck is designed with good spell and trap removal, though we did just start playing, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, I'll set this copy of MST. Set Magic Jammer. My guy isn't strong enough to mess with anything on the board. For real. So then I'll activate Dark Sanctuary. Oh, Pendulum Scale though. I might as well activate left. And then I would be boned if it wasn't for Dark Sanctuary's effect, where this guy can potentially just kill himself. That's pretty much the meme of this deck, is the Link 4 boss monster, Dark Sanctuary, and Utopia the Lightning. They're pretty much the win cons of the deck. Your opponent attacks you, and every time they attack, they have a 50-50 shot of just hitting themselves. Then if they are able to get through, I actually run a lot of Mirror Force in here. He activated special summon one normal monster or whatever. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna... The lag. Activate Magic Jammer. I stop it. I use Magic Jammer. On your spell. Yeah, there we go. I have to discard one card to the graveyard. Send Magic Jammer to the grave. Then I flip a coin. Heads. Minus 900. Field effect. That's when he actually reads your field card, because he hasn't yet. He's saying Firewall can send my spell back to hand. Trying to highlight Firewall to see. Oh, wrong screen. Duh. I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. You can target monsters on the field up to the number. Monsters. It's kind of weird whenever people don't know what their cards actually do. They get really confused. So yeah, minus 900. Yes, only monsters. That's why I have no monsters on the field. Then you swing for 25. He lucks out on the 25. So I'll just take 2,500. Okay, so for that one, the 50-50 was pretty real. It was legitimately 50-50 when you just draw another copy of Dark Sanctuary. Alrighty then. Standby phase, main phase 1. His pendulum effect doesn't do anything. So I'll wait for him to activate a spell or trap card before I use Chain Detonation. Also, it's interesting that I have people watching on Dueling Book, and because I'm also doing a live stream, I can potentially have people watching on YouTube as well. So that's pretty cool. So he's going to go for the 2,500 first. Heads. Take half of 2,500. 125. 125. There you go. Yeah, minus 900. So I guess what I'm running into right now is he doesn't actually have any solutions to anything. So he's just going to keep swinging. I don't have a usable scale. I could summon him straight, potentially. But Firewall, I think, just returns to hand. During either player's turn, you can target a monster in the field up to the number of monsters, the mutual link with a card, return them to the hand. Yeah, there's no point in me summoning Homeboy, knowing that he's just going to activate that effect. If I get a Mirror Force, that would be really nice. So I guess what I really want him to do is to summon more monsters and just keep flipping coins. So let's see what happens. Okay, he was able to play another Gym Fusion or whatever. I'll activate MST to get rid of Brilliant Fusion. It doesn't stop it, of course. I do the same coin flip that I've been doing. Yeah, minus 1250. And then I'll do the next coin flip. That one was tails. So I'll take 1800. We now are tying. When you play no monsters, but you have tied life points, because the game is now literally 50-50. Let's see who can hit. This is actually really great. I love this. And he has no back row removal, too. I could actually run Destiny board against this guy and win. I don't know if that's sad or amazing. There's nothing I can do about his Firewall Dragon until I can Pendulum. If I Pendulum, he sends only one card back to the hand or whatever. Oh my gosh, he increased his chances of getting screwed. He jumps into battle phase. He swings for 18. Then I take 1800. He swings for 2500 or at himself for 1250. Damn, he got me for 1250. I activate Chain Detonation just to lower his life points a little bit more. GG. Yeah. I was gonna hit him up with the whole "I had fun, feel free to friend me" kind of thing. I like how he was like, gambling isn't because it could have won. It actually did have the potential to just make him run into himself over and over. And the way I was drawing cards, I was only drawing things to make Dark Sanctuary come up. For real. So that was pretty great. So even though I didn't really get to Link Summon for that one, I got to do a lot of Dark Sanctuary. And you can't ask for much more than that. Beginner looking for friends and fun. Yeah, dude. My whole deck is a gamble. Drawing cards is a gamble. You never know what you'll actually get. Yeah. All except for Chain Detonation, all the damage I dealt was him hitting himself. This is going to be great. So he cut my paper, which means I'll probably end up going first. There are some people who straight up believe if you go first, you'll most likely win. So they may pick first because they may hold that belief. My computer's lagging so hard, I didn't even see who got the card. for first or second. He's going first. I guess he's in that camp that believes that going first is better. Oh, dang. My boy with the pendulum scales. He set one scale, then played a card. You can send one DD or Dark Contract card from your deck to the graveyard, except DD Savant Copernicus. You can only use the effect of DD Savant Copernicus once per turn. Okay, so you're going to send a monster from deck to graveyard. If you take also, yeah, I need to reread his thing. Homeboy in the Grave probably has an effect too. Then you go back to Foolish. I should probably read Grave Dude. Oh, Grave Dude is the same thing as what's on the field. So that's not that big a deal. You special summon a DD monster step during the damage step. You can target one DD monster in your graveyard and you valid damage. Also special summon that monster, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. So Homeboy's gonna special summon a DD monster. Whoa, he banished his graveyard to do a meme. So there's something he can do in his extra deck that's built around banishing graveyard cards. That's a Malefic type strat, except I'm pretty sure there are no DDD Malefics. Also, he banished 2 monsters? Why is his graveyard banished? I might be missing something. My boy just played a fusion monster? 1 level 5 or higher DD monster. That's a fusion. How did you fusion summon? Something happened probably with my lag where I just missed it. You can fusion summon 1 level 8 higher DDD monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion missile. This is not the card in your graveyard, including this card. That's why he foolish. Okay. I see. It was Vice. Cool. So Vice's effect allows him to do that. That's fine. I have no way to get more than one guy out on the field at a time right now. And that's my whole deck strat, is to get more than one guy on the field. So what I'll probably do, so let me read him. Special summon it once per turn during when a spell or trial card effect is activated. You can negate the activation. This is a quick effect. Big thing about field play spell cards. I'm going to activate Spell Shattering Arrow and target his pendulum. Well, I don't think it targets. He can negate the activation with his fusion. He doesn't. Okay, and now he just lost 500. This is peculiar. I think it's because in part his strat is based around Sending things to the graveyard. I'll set Storming Mirror Force. I currently have no one watching the live stream. So it's not like he's watching and he knows that it's better to destroy Dark Sanctuary. Because that's just facts. He may be waiting for me to try and Pendulum. He used the effect of Orthoros. That doesn't even make any sense. That's a pendulum effect. So he can... Oh! Just the special summon. I see. And then if this card is special summon, what else happens? He cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. Okay, time to start setting scales. That other one is a 5, so activate left with 3. I'll activate right. Then what is the best thing to destroy? Copernicus isn't doing much more for him. It allows me to do direct damage, but it would be a group hug. He doesn't do anything else either, and he's in defense position. He can potentially Xyz with it, and I can't even swing at the other guy. I'll normal summon Lecter. I just realized Lecter actually has a pretty ass name for who he is. It's almost like he wants me to destroy Ajax Overlord. Oh, he couldn't pendulum him, I think is the deal. So I'll attack his 0/0. He can special summon it potentially, I think is the real meme, if it's dead. So this is a group hug strat. I'm helping him in a way. What just happened? He meant to send it to the top of the extra deck. I see. There we go. Okay, and now I have multiple strats to use against him. Strat 1. Whenever he swings, I can flip a coin and he takes half. But that's really not... Excuse me. That's really not the best strat. Best strat is Mirror Force. I currently have a small life point lead, and he has 2 cards of use. He's going to skip straight into battle phase. Did you attack? My computer's really laggy. Like, I think I missed it. Okay, cool. Also, our monsters are so close to each other. Okay, yeah. And his effect, he returns it. Like, what does he do? He negates it. Okay. So he stops storming. Then I flip a coin. Minus 1400. Field effect. Now I'm just kind of waiting for him to realize what Dark Sanctuary does. Because his attack has been negated and he's taken damage instead. Yeah, he doesn't understand Dark Sanctuary. So I will copy the effect of the card into the chat. Then if he doesn't believe me, he can read the card effect. And he quit. Yeah, a lot of people aren't ready for Dark Sanctuary. So for that game, I kept the life point lead like the whole time. So I'm going to hit it up again. Beginner looking for friends and fun. Yeah, the Yuri guy that I fought earlier. He jumped back in, and I think he realized who he was messing with. The same guy. Here we go. Nestor B. Yeah, I think if someone doesn't like do significantly well against my deck, it's hard for them to say that gambling is like boo. I'd argue it's pretty alright. You go for scissors? He went for scissors. So he will get to choose. The first and second is practically the same meme with rock, paper, scissors. Because I don't have any idea what my opponent's going to pick, especially with the lag. I have legitimately no idea which he did pick. Cool. Am I going first? I'm not. Even cooler. I have a 2 and a 3 and an 8. He set one card face down and ended turn. Fascinating. Also, I wonder if he runs a lot of spells. Dueling Book is ready for him to run as many spells as he wants. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Set, not to hand. Now he knows I have that in hand. Set. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what I actually have. I meant to set the card, not play. Okay, I'll do this meme. Activate left. Activate right. Normal summon him. Enter battle phase. Once I enter battle phase, I'll prepare to get ultra cooked. I'll attack his face down. Don't know how much actual defense it has, or what flip effect it has. It died. Of course it has an effect. Send from field to graveyard. He adds one Goki card from his deck to his hand, except Twist Cobra. And he can only activate the effect of Twist Cobra once per turn. Cool. I hope you run hella spells. He continues his journey to uncover the secrets of dragon alchemy, believing it is the key to dispelling his curse and restoring his memory. His power continues to grow, perhaps the same power used by the Draco Fiends. Interesting. Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. He's got plot. Who else has plot? Masked Chameleon. Cannot be normal summoned if you control level 5 or higher monster. He doesn't. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one monster with 0 defense in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face of defense position. Its effects are negated. You cannot special summon any other monsters except extra deck. During the turn, you activate this effect. So you can now only summon extra deck monsters. He was a tuner. So XYZ for 7. Because he used 4 and 3. That or Link for 2. Yeah, Synchro for 7 or Link for 2. I think I might have accidentally said XYZ a second ago. Yeah, I was about to say, you have like 15 different things in your extra deck. So he should just swing really hard. So let me calculate 3,000 minus 1950. So I'll take 1050 off of this. Yeah, like it gave me no back row that actually deals with monsters at all. So as soon as he switches to battle phase and swings at me, then my dude is clocked out. Then if I try to pendulum summon him next turn, he's guaranteed clocked out again. So it's not like ultra cancer or anything. It's also not very good. Also, I love how it's still draw phase. Sometimes I get caught up in it. It can happen. But it'd be kind of dope if Dueling Book stopped you from doing anything else until you changed it. My guy goes to the grave. There's nothing special about him. I'm not sure if Magician can save him. I'm pretty sure he can't, considering I'm not a dark sorcerer type monster. And I take 1050. Homeboy doesn't have double attack or anything, so I'm not waiting for shit. Now he's gonna main phase 2 things in, which is kind of great. Nope. Okay, so yeah, my back row for that whole turn could do actually nothing. So I want a Mirror Force, and I got a Mirror Force. Top deck everybody. Oh, fuck. I messed up. Pendulum monsters have to go face up in the extra deck when they die. It's one of those memes. That is a pendulum thing. He can just straight up destroy my pendulum dude if he wants. If I pendulum summon him in. If I pendulum summon him in right now, he can blow it up. But if he doesn't pendulum summon him in, it's one of those I got him moments. So I'll pendulum summon. See if he blows my guy up for 500. It's one of those memes where it's like he literally only controls one card on the field and has one effect. The one effect of the one card he has on the field makes sense. And I'll even special summon him and attack to be a savage. I don't want to get hit with double piercing or some shit. So he has hella cards in his hand and they're all monsters. So Homeboy is probably just going to go out on the town summoning everything. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's actually at the hand limit right now. Normal summon, you can special summon one Goki monster from your hand. You send from the field to the graveyard, add one Goki card from your deck to your hand, except Goki Suplex. You can special summon one Goki monster from your hand, which means there's no restriction on it other than it has to be in your hand. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You can add one Goki card from your deck to your hand, except Goki Rising Scorpio. You can only use the effect of Goki Rising Scorpio once per turn. We have a warrior. None of these are tuners. He just has hella beaters on the field right now. Well, beaters and searchers when they die. The effect of Scarlight or whatever. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Does he have to pay a cost to do his thing? My computer's lagging really hard. Scarlight. You can destroy as many special effect monsters on the field as possible at a time. Oh, dang. He killed his own guy so that he could get search off of it and killed my guy and dealt 1,000. My. Killing your own people with it for search is actually not. What did he just do? Scorpio can't grab Scorpio. Scorpio can't grab Scorpio. Spell Shattering Arrow on your spell. I played it when you activated it. I get what he's saying, but it doesn't have to be continuous. Yeah. It's just the chain going backwards or whatever. Once he enters battle phase, I can't actually clean his board. Because he has so many monsters in defense position. He can change their positions either. Right. One of them was a whoa, oh shit. When he sends the big guy too. So is he about to have only one card on the field? He summoned the boss monster, who is not immune to Storming Mirror Force. Oh right, he sent someone to the graveyard and all those guys search. Storming Mirror Force. You thought. He has to go to your grave. Link monsters don't go to the hand. They're special summoned from the extra deck. That actually doesn't work. No. Storming. To hand. Not to deck. Storming. Yeah, like if I was to hit Storming on a synchro would go to the grave. Storming on an XYZ would go to the grave, pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know what he's getting on at. Deck, I can see it being put back in extra deck. I actually will look that up. I am going to look it up real quick. Okay. I'm not trying to fill up the whole screen. I like that he's actually like pretty cool with it. A lot of people would quit. I'll say thank you for waiting. The lag is actually hurting me a little bit, not being able to see what I'm hitting. I mean, it's not that when I know that I've already typed in so much of the word, then I feel like I'm less likely to mess up. The lag is so strong, dude. The computer's actually just trying to give up. Also, I kind of feel like return the extra deck doesn't make any fucking sense. Dang it, it's scrolling down hard. Scrolling down hard. Rulings. Oh, I missed the Y on the thank you. Okay. They actually do go back to the extra deck. So then I'll say. You were right. Sorry about the confusion. It makes sense. Because if it did it to... Not necessarily. It really does depend, like, the more I think about it. So now I'll pendulum summon. Time to get hit with a time-space travel. I normal summon him because everything in my deck is level 4. Overlay. Because so far this whole match, I haven't gotten up to enough monsters to link reasonably. Here's where it gets really memey. Overlay Utopia. Overlay Utopia Prime. Overlay Utopia the Lightning. So far, Dueling Book just really doesn't want me to actually use the link mechanic, and it doesn't want me to use my field play spell card. Then I'll activate MST, because the only weird thing on your field that I don't know about is your fucking set spell or trap card. So we'll just get rid of that unknown element right here. Get rid of it, and you're just like, whatever. I don't know. And then I'll set Magic Jammer. I can't just swing directly for 5,000 because lightning isn't super broken. Yeah. If this card bows an opponent's monster. So only if I was swinging at you would this work. So sadly, I'm hitting you directly. So only 25. Only a third of your remaining life points. Dee. Cool. If I hit you 2 more times directly like that, you actually die. But he has a deck that's built around, if I summon this, I can summon this, and so on and so forth. And I can do it on either player's turn. He can pull out a 3,000 on me. And I go, psych. But he also has that synchro monster who can once per turn just destroy you. I understand some of what happened. He got Scorpio out, then he got Goki out. Goki can get Homegirl out. I don't know what Homegirl does. He ended up playing 2 of the Goki Brawler guys. He probably Goki'd to get out another Goki to get out the girl. And then he already had Scorpio on the field. Because he could just straight up normal summon Scorpio. So then he sent the girl and Scorpio being a 5-star and the girl being 3 or 4. Some meme like that. Yeah, her being 3. So he's going for that 8 synchro. Probably the Dark Fiend guy. Dark Fiend guy effect. He blows up my guy and I take 500 damage, but I also lost my guy. So then then Utopia the Lightning is destroyed. I take 500. And then he can also destroy a suplex. I'd actually take 1,000. Did he miss his mark or something? Or maybe my lag is bad? He actually just straight up quit. I am on a roll today. Even though I'm pretty sure he should have just won. So I can't actually look at his extra deck. But he just kind of gave up. And I kept the life point lead. Again. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Maybe he lost connection right as he was going to extra deck summon or something. But anyways, that's been the first Dueling Book podcasting episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has definitely been a meme. Yeah, I didn't expect it that well, to be honest. My deck is pretty trash, as you saw. It's all depending on summoning multiple monsters at the same time. Half of the deck is made up of monsters, and I never summon what I need. Or maybe I just summon exactly what I need, considering that I lost 1 of these matches, and the guy was like gambling. Well, I don't know. I feel like that was actually a fairly close duel, and he left his whole thing entirely up to the coin flip. because he didn't get rid of the coin flip. So that was pretty great. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.